I hope that all of you guys like the new game as I do. It's really fun, it has a lot of features, different modes. For example, in one of them you need to collect cheese while escaping from Spike. Or you can enjoy stages playing with your friend. So in this video guys, let me help you to unlock all these features like co-op. Let me give you some tips that will make it faster. Just let me guide you with the new game. Probably the first what you need to know guys, that to unlock all the features you need to reach chapter 5. When you do it, you unlock Elemental Trial and Tesla, right? But let's go one by one. And first of all, let me help you with the chapters. Let me tell you what helped me to pass the first 4. So the first what you should know guys is about pilot attachments. Each of them has main cannon, for example Echo fires missiles. Stunt is a special attachment to activate which you need to collect pink projectiles. Such projectiles enemies shoot randomly, so sometimes you barely will see them, but sometimes you will see them quite often, so to count on this attachment or not I would say is more situationally. From my experience it helps a lot, it deals a great damage, but in some stages it will be kind of useless as you will not see pink projectiles often. The first 2 attachments guys, main cannon and stunt, you always will have from the start. Main cannon is always okay to upgrade because it's your main weapon you shoot all the time. While about stunt, as I said, it's more situationally, depending on how often you see pink projectiles. Ultimate attachment can help you a lot, for example in case with Echo you'll get rid of all projectiles. But you will not be able to use it often, so what I recommend you is to keep it against tough bosses. By the way, as pilots like Jerry also have a passive. If you have as pilot, it's okay to use against both against mobs and bosses. From chapter 4 you'll be able to use a new feature, support. But to use it for each pilot you need a certain pilot, for example in case with Amelia it's Echo and vice versa. By pressing on support pilot you'll be able to use its ultimate attachment. For example Echo drops a giant bomb. But after using it you need to wait and not like 20 or 40 seconds. So I recommend you guys to use it when you have too many enemies, when it's hard to survive or against tough bosses. Now let's talk about attachments and plugins that you choose in battles like these ones. On the left side you'll see attachments, basically it's your weapons. While on the right side you'll see plugins, they are like passive skills that you will not see in the battle but they do something. For example, protective armor reduces damage. Also plugins you need to evolve attachments, so your attachments will be even more powerful. From what I played guys, to evolve attachments is not easy and usually you'll be able to evolve only 1 or 2. Anyway, I don't recommend you to focus only on attachments because we also have powerful plugins. By the way guys, new attachments you'll be getting from Modify when you'll be hitting certain levels. For early stages I can say that Bouncer is really good when you have a good amount of enemies. But against most bosses it's not really good and I would choose something else. For example, a little bit later you unlock Tesla Cannon that deals a great damage. It definitely will help you against tough enemies and to defeat bosses. Airstrike I would say is okay to choose. To activate it you need to collect a screen. As to me, one of the best attachments is Boomerang, especially in late stages because it covers your back. But if you don't play stage like this one, it's okay to choose a different attachment. Rotating Plant is a great attachment for close fights, usually when you have a lot of enemies, tons of enemies. But against most bosses it will not be the best choice, unless you can keep a close distance. About Fireworks I can say that it's good in any situation because it attacks enemies, so you don't need to aim at them like in case with main cannon. Probably the last attachment that you unlock before unlocking all the features is Ghost Bubble. I cannot say it's very useful because to generate ghosts you need to defeat enemies. It's more skill when you have a lot of enemies, when you have weak enemies and tough enemies. Because if you have only tough enemies, it will not help you a lot. What can help you a lot is to choose the right plugins, and one of them is Potent Fuel. Definitely will help you a lot because it increases all the damage. The same I can say about this plugin, it literally helped me to pass most of the hard stages. Protective Armor is another plugin that will definitely help you in hard stages because it reduces damage you take. Between this plugin and Capsule, I would choose this one. Talking about Capsule, yes, it can help you, but I would not say much, because from what I checked, it doesn't increase your health much. For example, you can see my health before choosing the Capsule and after. If it's hard for you to survive, of course choose it, but if you don't have such problems, maybe choose another plugin like Hourglass to evolve your Tesla cannon. The next what you should know, guys, besides choosing the right attachments and plugins, you should know your enemies. Enemies you must defeat unless you will not clear the wave. Maybe you already noticed that they move and shoot projectiles in the same pattern. So basically you just need to get used to them and perfectly to find weak spots. For example, this enemy after hitting the button will move backwards. In this stage we have a lot of them and it would be better to use Boomerang, so I would have my back covered. Or for example, in this case I just can't stay beside the boss and he cannot hit me. As I said, you just need to find a weak spot and to get used to them. With the right attachments and plugins, stages should not be super hard to pass. But of course you also should have high enough stats. The next what definitely will help you in your progress are new pilots and wingmen that you can get and recruit. So far I don't recommend you to spend gems in normal recruit because as you know we have two as pilots, Tom and Jerry. I would not say they're free to play pilots, but I think that until the end of the event it will be possible to get at least one of them. To get them or not, I'll leave it up to you because even if you will get them, there will be a problem to amplify. To upgrade pilots you just need coins and cans, while to amplify your pilot you need copies of that pilot. But I would say it's more a problem about late game because my Jerry still overpowers Emilia, and I amplified her 4 times. By the way guys, your support pilot you can enhance if it was amplified, so don't forget to do it. About upgrading your pilots, I recommend you to do it wisely because eventually you just can't be out of coins or cans. Focus on your main pilot and besides upgrade 1 or 2, because in stages you can revive and it's better to have not weak pilots. In the game besides pilots we also have wingmen. In early game just use the best what you have, if you can promote. At this point basically that's all what you should know about wingmen. By promoting your wingmen, by clearing stages, by amplifying your pilots, you'll be getting medals. When you'll have 3 options, the first what I recommend you to upgrade is attack, then defense, then health. About gears, honestly speaking, there's not much to say, just use and try to make as high as possible quality. So far I personally made it only to accent plus 2. After accent plus 2 we have epic quality. To make it you need to accent plus 2. In the game guys I found many ways where you can get free gems, coins and other stuff. You can get some free gems in Recruit Daily. You can check special packs and you also find free gems. A good amount of gems and not only gems you'll find in Fund. By the way, about paid content we'll talk a little bit later in this video. In a team shop you can get some free coins and items. In early game I don't recommend you to spend your gems here, but coins as to me definitely worth to spend, so always leave some to be able to buy. As in many games guys, we have dailies from which you can get some free stuff and gems, so if you want to get it all, then don't forget to do your dailies. Also check your achievements, maybe you can get something too. There's a lot of good rewards. Talking about rewards, what I like in this game that you can patrol as many times as you can as your energy allows you. But in early game I recommend you to focus more on passing chapters. If you'll be out of energy, you can buy some. Up to 15 energy you can buy free by watching ads, what I highly recommend you to do. What I cannot say about gem offers, because each time you buy it will cost you more gems. If you're not a spender, I would not do that. As I said in early game, I highly recommend you to focus more on passing chapter stages, because you'll get a lot of amazing rewards. Even if you will not be passing them on 3 stars, you still will be getting amazing rewards. By the way, if you're missing some clues, you can tap on them and you'll see how to get them. The next place where you can get some free gems and not only is Archive. Just check out in to see what you can get. In events, guys, you can get a lot of free stuff, but in most events, to get them to get better, you need to complete missions. So check what missions you need to complete and try to complete them perfectly all. And believe me, you'll get a lot of rewards even if you're free to play. Now let me quickly show you and tell you about all the modes, and let's start from co-op mode, because I see that many of you complain that you don't have it. To unlock it, you need to pass the second stage in chapter 4. After you'll do it, you'll have 2 options to start a challenge. You can do it or solo or with a friend. The boss rush you unlock after passing the first chapter. Here, you need to fight all main bosses that you fought in a chapter. After passing stage 4 in chapter 2, you unlock Balloon Party. In this challenge, there's nothing special, you just need to defeat balloons. Bullet Storm you unlock after passing stage 4 in chapter 3. This challenge is more like a stage, you need to clear waves to defeat bosses, there's nothing special. What I cannot say about Nemesis Return that you unlock after passing chapter 3, it has rank system. So as you could guess, in Nemesis Return you need to deal as high as possible damage. After passing chapter 2 you unlock Tempest Track. To play it will take you some time because you need to survive a lot of waves. Amount of waves will be restricted based on amount of chapters you passed. So it's another reason to pass more chapters. What's interesting is how they made the skill system, you can buy skills. Also you need to choose a route, you need to choose a difficulty. As to me, very interesting mode, but as I said, it will take you some time. After passing stage 6 in chapter 4 you unlock Team. In this mode we also will have stages, but not like we used to have. In this mode you need to collect cheese as many as possible. It's like a subway game. The last what you unlock, guys, after passing chapter 4 is Elemental Trial. And Tesla writes, Elemental Trial is a place where you will farm them. As to me, it's interesting mode, not like others. In this mode you need to survive and to collect coins. At first it looks easy, but later it's not. Tesla rights you can use with your pilots, it's like a rune system, you can equip up to 4. Basically, guys, they will give you more power. Okay guys, I hope this video will help you to start in this game to progress faster. In my next video I want to talk about paid content. Let me tell you what it's worth to buy, what is not really. If you still have some questions, be free to ask me in comments. Subscribe to my channel, and would be great if you would like this video, because it helps me to make better content for you.